Living in the south of France is dreamy. The sunshine, the wine, the scenery. But let me tell you, daily life can be strange. From exploding cucumbers to paying for eggs by check, here are the weirdest things I have experienced since I moved to the Languedoc. You probably heard about the difficulties of the French bureaucracy, but you can't really appreciate how challenging it actually is until you move here. For example, I wanted to join the gym. Easy enough, right? Nope. I had to go to my doctor, pay for a consultation, and get a certificate confirming that I'm healthy enough to exercise. Without that piece of paper, I wasn't allowed to go to the gym. Can you imagine needing a doctor permission to try to stay healthy? Here is one that completely blew my mind. People here still pay by check. I've seen many people in large supermarkets paying by check, and even once I seen an elderly lady who bought a dozen of eggs from a food truck and then paid by a check. Honestly, I couldn't believe it. Eating out is not as simple as I'm hungry, let's go. Restaurants open strictly for lunch between around noon and 2 p.m. and then again around 7 to 8:30 in the evening. If you miss that window, no dinner for you. And to make it extra fun, lots of places close at random weekdays too. So if you want to go out, you have to check ahead, otherwise you may go home hungry. One of the best surprises though, weekday lunches. Many restaurants offer amazing 3-course lunches, sometimes even with a glass of wine, for around 20 euros. Such a good value. I wondered how it was possible when dinners are so much pricier, and the local explained to me that it's because of something called worksman lunches. Apparently, the government pays around 10 euro per head for meals bought on weekdays to encourage workers to take proper lunch breaks and support local restaurants. How nice is that? This one took me the longest to get used to. The other day, I tried to run some errands. I went to my GP to book an appointment. When I got there, there was nobody at the reception because it was closed for lunch. Fine, I thought, I go to the pharmacy. I went to the pharmacy, closed. Okay, I decided I will go home. I just pick up windscreen washer on the way because I was running low. So I went to this big DIY shop. Guess what? Also closed. The only thing that was open is a big supermarket. By the time I got home, I felt that the entire world is taking a nap. But I guess the upside is it really does force you to slow down. And finally, the weirdest thing that happened to me here only last week. I got attacked by a cucumber plant. No joke. I was walking my dog and then saw something that looked like a cucumber plant. So I went and touched it and it exploded in my hand. I jumped back, totally in shock. And a minute or two later, once I got some courage, I tried again. And it happened again. It exploded in my hand and it sprayed some very bitter liquid all over my face and lips. I desperately was trying to clean myself. And then once my face was clean, I got my phone, I got ChatGPT to tell me what that plant is. The plant called squirting cucumber. These were the ones that exploded in my hand. It builds up pressure inside, and when you touch it, it explodes. And the best thing, it is super poisonous. So I run home with the dog, jump in a shower, trying to wash everything off of me, hoping that I'm not going to end up in A&E. Luckily, I was all good, but surely I'm not going to touch that again. So yeah, life in the south of France is full of surprises. Some are charming, some are frustrating, and some, like exploding cucumbers, are just plain bizarre. If you enjoyed this little peek into the weird side of France, give this video a like, subscribe for more stories from our simple life in the south of France.